Well, okay, there's no tendency like that. I mean, whether it's day 3, day 5, or day 6, not all frozen embryo transfers result in a baby. And it's strictly related to two things: the age of the egg that produced those embryos or that embryo, and also if your uterine lining is properly synced and properly prepared. But So those are the reasons. I don't know. It depends on the age. If these embryos develop from a 43-year-old embryo, then the baby rate per embryo is going to be pretty low. And so you just wouldn't work for that reason. But if it's from a 24-year-old egg, then the chances of it working is 70%. And that's why we do get more than one embryo. Now, the issue of day 3 versus day 5 and day 6 is very interesting. And I think people who are sophisticated about this should know. So the baby rate per egg in thousands of cycles is statistically significantly higher with day 3 transfer, especially in older women. Baby rate per egg. The baby rate per transfer of embryo is higher with blastocyst day 5 or day 6 embryos. So, for any given attempt at trying to get pregnant with an ovarian stimulation, your baby rate per egg is going to be better with day 3. Your baby rate per transfer is better with the blastocyst. But some day 3s do not go to blastocyst in culture. It's a small percentage, but some don't, that would have gone to blastocyst inside your uterus. And so, that our approach generally has been, if we see a perfect day 3 embryo, we freeze it on day 3. If it's not perfect, we'll culture it to day 5 or 6, because many of those will go to blastocysts. About 40% of those will go to blastocysts, and then we freeze them as blastocysts. I think that's the best compromise uh, to capture the very best day 3 embryos on day 3, especially in older women. But if they're not perfect, then we culture them on for 2 or 3 more days, and 40% of those do go to blastocyst. And I hope I've answered your question about day 3 versus day 5 or day 6.